lip. Seduska Tex. Tasty. How you doing, John? Doe. I see you, Gollum. Delineator. Sound check. Ladies and gentlemen, how's everybody doing? Yeah, let me make this small right here. That's better. Not perfect, but better. There we go. Beautiful. I've just been working on my video, doing a little bit of testing in the PTU. Now I'm over here in the PU. Seeing the burritos, you know, checking the pips. Here we are, alive and well. I want to go mining. I don't know for what, but for something. Maybe I'll go look for some festanite. I want to do more surface mining, I know that much. I've been testing out QT times compared to 410 and 49. What's up, Ravenel? How you doing? Yeah, I read your message in real life chat channel and Discord. And I was shocked, to say the least. So what are you thinking? Have you started putting things together? Let's start blasting those resumes out. Stat. Blast them. Okay. I felt risky pressing that repair button. But yeah, man, heart goes out to you. Good. I decided to do this the hardest way possible. How's everybody else doing on this fine Friday? Damn, I meant to get an orbit attachment. I might grab one up from, I may just grab one up from Arkel 2. Goddamn shame. Sickening. Well, let's not, stress ourselves on the bullshit. There's already enough stress in these goddamn Quantanium rocks, okay? Now, let me tell you something right now. Okay, last thing I need is the Elguapoe. Is your guys's, little tiny stresses on my giant stress of breaking, a quant rock. Come on now. Where's the love for the dear leader here? Let me tell you something. I'm putting that video out when 410 hits. We got RC1 just hit PTU. It's done pretty much. My video's done. The question now is, do I front load the information for the patch update in the front of the video, or where I have it? Probably mess up the flow if I put it in the front. Gotta redo everything, gonna have to. Everything audio-wise is what it is. Just another hour or two to fine-tune. You guys know I like to fine-tune bullshit too much. What's up, Dave? Not for real, my heart goes out to you guys. It's too many. I hear too often, too many people. It makes me absolutely sick. There ain't no love out there. How you doing, you gecko? See that? Told her a gecko. 'Cause it was easy. We're just out here, mining a little bit, checking high quality ores, seeing what we can find. Why not me? Why can't I have 900s right now? Hopefully we make that happen. And apparently I have silicon still. I told you a while back, Tex, I lost it. I don't got it no more. That old one, the you know what, for the thing. Yeah, I know. You know what, I want to make that video too, but my God, I'm so slow with making videos. Ooh, what the hell were you though? What the hell were you? You're just a couple things mixed together. That's what you are. Damn, the snake charmer's in. I want to make a video on the ironclad, trolling around with a golem and a bunch of pods in the back. But I think I'm going to do that in 410 when we got those overrun modules and all the new modules and shit. I think that will be a fun video, because I got my clad assault, so that'll be nice. How goes the tests? Well, I'm kind of taking it off right now from testing. Now I'm doing more. Nothing really changed in RC1 from the last, so what I'm doing now is just hunting down some more 900s. I'm hoping that we get to keep our ore, but if not, it is what it is. I just feel like mining around, seeing the state of the places I haven't gone to very often. 4.9, I spent a lot of it doing asteroid mining. I probably only had, I don't know, 8 or 9 solid sessions of surface mining. Probably only 1 or 2 on stream at all time. Wait a minute, I got my stuff all backwards here, hold on. I like OBS down there. Or up there. Like that. See, now that's better. I like that. Okay. How you doing, Lucy? This week I jumped back in for the first time since 4.5 and I picked up a little prospector. And I gotta say, mining feels so much better now. Got any quick advice for a returning miner? First and foremost, I'm putting out my prospector video when the 4.10 patch hits. Besides that, you know, my old videos, there's a 910 Laranite right there, baby. My old videos are still very relevant, especially my beginner's guide. Just with little changes here and there, you know how it is. For things they got rid of. But to understand mining in general, understand kind of when to use things, when not to use things, understand that the mass of the rock and the power you laser it ties together, and the amount of mass is what dictates what you can break. Mass and resistance. Yeah, we got 2 C3s on this Hofstad. Let's see if we can do this thing. Yeah, I was definitely I was on the Widow when I made this one. You can tell by the groove. There's a visual for you right there. Yeah. Close, but no cigar. I thought I had it. Dropped it down a little too much. Well, update Saduska is I think, I want to say 10 songs fully complete to where I like them. Oh, go watch my latest videos, Cody. Oh shit, I'm over here cooking the motherfucker. That's what I get. You guys ever just not give one single rat's ass about anything and realize maybe you should? Yeah, me neither. Yeah, Cody, go watch my last update video, my last few. If you haven't watched this 4.5, that will for sure help you out. And yes, huge noticeable difference. And look at that. We still got some 910. Wow. Looks like we didn't lose our 910. New method. Just hot break the rock. Hot pop it. Hot pop it like a hot pocket. And then, next thing you know, you get 910 back. Excellent. Gets rid of all the trash. Yeah, so the problems that... Oh, this server sucks. The problem, Zaduska, is I kind of wanted to have like 15 on it. Something like that, because the songs are relatively short. I mean, I think my shortest one on it's probably 2.5 minutes or so. Longest one, I don't know if it's going to make it on the album. It's a little too long, but it's 7 minutes. The rest is around 3 minutes. But point being, it's a short album, and I like it a lot. I may just push it out, say fuck it, you know. I want you guys to hear it. In the meantime, hold on. Be a little something for you here, hold on. me see what I can play. Well, Zaduska, since you asked, maybe I'll play this one. Come on, Spotify, get over here. Get over here! Okay, now shrink yourself. Okay, now I take it back. I want you full size. Okay, listen to this one. This one's called Knife of Zaduska. Hopefully you can hear it. This whole album, I went for my nostalgia and a calm, relaxing mood while mining. Totally different than the norm in the last album. How you doing, Iteration? This is live, Birdlip. Okay, maybe I dipped in the nose candy a little bit and I felt like Scarface, whatever. You know, but I like it. I had a lot of Quan. Quantanium. Okay, that's enough. That's enough of that. But yeah, I got a lot made on it. It's just not completed. And I wanted to complete it, but I might just release it because you guys want it. I don't know, after hearing that, you might not want it. I'll have a poll. How about that? Oh. Eyeballs on Twitch. What are you looking at with Twitch? What's wrong with Twitch? How did Twitch do to you? Oh my god, there's no one watching on Twitch right now. Reckless, what the hell's going on? Of course they didn't alert anybody. It's the man keeping me down, that's what it is. Okay, so you just give me a pebble to put me on the clock? I like it. I like that. Let's do it. Put me on the clock. I work my best. I'm my final form when you put me under some pressure. That I've noticed about myself. How you doing, Kersha? Good evening to you, Alex Moore. Ah! God damn, you see how high I can jump? You know about that. Didn't skip leg day. Got them strong legs, tree trunks. stomping around in these motherfuckers. Okay, let's go. We're on the clock, 24 minutes. We gotta get it while it's hot. We already got some 900.
Firmly grasp it!
Already got some 900. Let's add to the pile. Get a grip, Twitch. You gotta alert people. And then they tell me, oh, by the way, that video you just did, your last one, only 25% of people clicked it. Well, that sounds like your fault. Something you've done. Not me, I just pressed a button to go. How are you gonna blame me for that, Twitch? That's on all of us. That's what I'm saying. That's an us issue. My job ends when I press the go live. That's when you do yours. Now what you do, you tell people about it. I don't think I'm asking for that much. Going to YouTube. Say something about YouTube. Actually, don't get me started. My people on YouTube, I make a plea to you to press the godforsaken like button. You know, personally me, if it's just me, I don't really give a damn. But now let me tell you something. You know who does? The lady running it. She cares. I believe her name is Susan, I don't know. Jolene or something. Now, if your content doesn't get likes, your social credit score in China goes down. I didn't make this up. And then you get DG 360'd. And they try to fucking take everything. Okay, so it just decided it's gonna duplicate and not clean up. It's going to not clean up the sub breaks. I like it. Give us a lot. We gotta go quick. What's the size? 16, nothing. Absolutely nothing. Joke of a rock. 855, you see, we need that for next patch. I don't know what, let me tell you something, YouTube before sucked. It was total garbage with the way it shows your content or recommends it or any of that. By God, we've all seen it. Go click one video. Next thing you know, your entire page is just that video. From that guy. I mean, if you're into, you watch one jet video, next thing you know, everything's the jets. Anyways, long story short, I don't know what the hell they're doing. All they do is tell me we've changed our monetization. Okay? That's all I know. We're halfway there, Albie. Now there's just 11 people that haven't. Now I plead to the other 11. Press the button. Do it. You just gotta use your thumb, I think. Use your thumb and press your screen, your monitor. Or on your phone, you just... I think if it's on your phone, you gotta spin the phone around. Over and over. And boom. Next thing you know, it goes up. Another thing they did is they stopped showing how many likes your video got. It's another thing. Kind of funny. In the analytics page. How does that make any sense? Yeah, I'm gonna need me some of that. Do it. Watch one React video, all of a sudden you have reacts from idiots reacting to Led Zeppelin. Yeah, something like that. God, you click on one little goblin creature and watch a funny video about him, and next thing you know, there's a page full of Cyrax. What the fuck is this shit? What has happened to my page here? Okay, we're on the clock, but I don't know what's going on with all the sub breaks. I was excited about it first. Now I'm not. Now not so much. I think they move still around out of pyro. You think that in what, PTU? I may have time to run the numbers after stream. You know I'm not going to do the PTU, the whole PTU numbers thing until, or for the app at least, until the time comes. I don't believe you're all inert. I think you're lying. I think you're just a lying ass. Let's see. Oh. Let me tell you something, though, Toe. If my assumption is correct, let's just hit it and go, drop some stuff off. If my assumption is correct, you have the higher probability of finding the large rock. So you have more of an average size, I feel like, asteroid mining. And we all know asteroid mining is quicker. But you have the chance, a higher chance, of finding a bigger rock on a surface, I think. What's up, Ghost? Who the hell's there? I don't see you. Where are you? Who's speaking? Who the hell is that? Oh, it's Toast! Coast to coast. Welcome back, how you doing? Long time no see. Of course you did. Huh. Okay, let's go to Arc L2, where I want to also get me in orbit. I'm not talking about getting in orbit, but we will anyways. Welcome. Who is it? Gotta take it back. I see you perfectly fine now. Thanks for using your Prime sub on me instead of wasting it gooning on those bodybuilders. I mean hot tub streamers. Thank you, Toast. Where's your mining tool? To the station. Where's yours? I'm flying in one. I'm flying in a goddamn mining tool. Son of a bitch is hot. Oh, a mining calculator. You mean my mining app, my war chest, the Elguapoe's Gate war chest. You're on YouTube? Click on the description of this. Is there a description when you're watching a live? If you're watching live, can you click description and scroll down? You should be able to see it. Okay, look down there for the GitHub link right there. I mean, I could have just told you to ! app in chat, but I'll be honest, I kind of wanted to know if there was a description underneath. All my begging links and clothing choices and yada yada. You should find a GitHub link. Now, it's not updated for the new PTU. I was thinking maybe I'll add something to do a sort of like, kind of like Urkel does it. I like it where you do the live or PTU build. You can choose by clicking a button. I may implement that if I have time. I feel like it'd be good. But then again, I'd probably only do it towards the end of the patch anyways. So I don't know. I don't want no offense. It seems like more work for very little gain. Speaking of that, I gotta get to work on the app. Now that RC's hit, I can start putting some stuff in stone. I didn't want to do it till now. I think that'd be a waste of time to reiterate over and over. How you doing, iteration? Stored. You can get that little 855 copper and that quan off my ship. Yeah. I like this one. This one's a stomper. I don't match, I don't need to. With the bloody face. I'm out here swimming in the Quan. I don't need to look great, I just need to look better than most people. It's really not fair if I take off my helmet, so I gotta nerf myself a little handicap. Thanks for the Sub-Zero. See what I did? Watch. Everyone got short hair. I don't understand it. Absolutely it is. Those pipes on the arms, shooting cooling gel, because when you're mining and you know you're working, it's hot. So that cooling gel kind of, it just don't worry about it. It does stuff. Or little tungsten. Now, I might as well let you guys know, I've been racking over and over. I've been yapping with AI, trying to find out what I'm thinking is gonna be optimal for me in the next patch with these quantum drives. Going back arguing, you know, saying you're a fucking idiot. Hey, what's your name? Your name's Claude, you stupid stooge. That's stupid. Huh? That's stupid. You're an idiot. And so then I'm working on it. And I'm working on it. And coming up with numbers and times and fuel amounts. Yada. And I really believe I'm probably going to be using what I used before. I'm going to be using the Chimera on my mole, and I'm going to be using, most likely, the Atlas. I think the Sunfire and the Foxfire, which are just a touch faster, are kind of a trap with the long cooldowns and spool up times and quantum interdiction times. I think if you craft something, for me at least, I'm doing a Chimera and an Atlas. Plain and simple. But the Hurricane is still up there being, I think, the third best. So they're just luxury items for luxury people. Now, wait a minute. When would you use a regular C3 and or the Surge for... I mean, that's such a weird question. Let me tell you something. Whenever it's needed. Right now, I got 2 regular C3s. You mean on a Hofstad? You mean on a Helix? How about an Impact? What are we talking? So right now, I got a different setup than you'd ever have unless you crafted it, right? So you'd have to craft up on a Helix 2. Well, back in the day, I used to run a Riger C3, a Surge, and a Stampede. That was my comfortable little kit on a stock Helix, of course, back before all the changes, and that did around 55k brake size. 50 to 55k. It was kind of a comfortable... It's like a starter build to get you up there, but it handles a lot of stuff. Now, it really just depends. Things are different. It depends your skill level in mining. It depends what you're mining. The Helix you should be using the least unless you are hunting only big rocks. And if that's the case, the only time I'd say you're using a Helix is when you're above that 40k range. Now, if you got a crafted Hofstad, I'm breaking 62s with that thing. How's the optimal window? So there's an optimal distance and a green zone window. The green zone window is small with the Helix. This all comes into play. This is all very important things. The Helix is the big rock breaker. Your Hofstad is now your small to medium breaker. I would even go as far as say the Arbor is going to take the sub-break place completely if you have a crafted Arbor. This is like prestige level stuff. If you got a nice crafted arbor, I think at next patch, that will be just peak for your sub bricks. My God. Absolutely not, Zero. Let's see. Go watch my videos. You're on YouTube. Go watch my videos and understand who you're speaking to. That will put you on game. That will change your mining game. It will make you good. See, right now we're kinda in the stage of me just mining around, checking for things on. Wait a minute, did I? Yeah, I did. Okay. Just having fun. We're not big rock hunting tonight. Of course, we'll probably find a big guan. We'll probably find a big tungsten. Something like that. Zero, you build for the size you need. You just downloaded my application, correct? I want you to go to the multi-crew calculator inside of my app. Now, this is what you're gonna do. I want you to build out a solo mole, okay? Or build out your prospector. What you're gonna do is you're gonna mess with stuff. You're gonna take a Helix 2, put 3 surge modules on it. Save it. Save it as a big boy laser, I don't know. You're gonna tweak that resistance up to what a salve would be. It's gonna be I'd say 78. Just go to 78% resistance. That's a good metric. I find it's a good middle ground. Okay, now from there, now your second laser, you're gonna put on a Hofstede S2. Third laser, do whatever the hell you want. And then you're just gonna mess around with them. You're gonna turn one off just so it only gets the stats for the one, you know. And then you can kind of get a mindset on what size rock you can break. Because what size you can break depends only upon the mass size of the rock and your laser's power. Wheelers! Let's go here. Lyria, I have missed you. It's been a long time. Wow, look at you. Excellent. What the hell? Yeah, who's there? Who is it? Be gone. Be gone, ghost demon, that's just... Thank you. Oh my God. I don't know who it is. But someone keeps connecting and I'm not even in a Discord. I think it's Fishhead. I'm just putting it out there. I'm pretty sure, I'm certain it's Fishhead. Goddamn steel face. Jaws. You're right. As long as it's not broken, huh? I'm not talking about our broken, but... 21-2. I meant to get the orbit attachment. I fucking forgot it again. Is what it is. Missing that copper. Back to what I was saying, Toe. You know, I'm still looking for that, one hit wonder still around 40k, so I expect to do a lot of surface mining in the next patch, even though it probably isn't going to be optimal out there in Pyro. But I wanna see if I can find that one hit wonder still. Look at that. We need to find above 800. Now, I don't know if we're keeping what we get next patch, so don't ask me. But I know that it required, I gotta check the day before patch hits, see if I need to make an adjustment to my video. Above 800 quality minerals to craft the mining modules, the new mining modules for resistance, the deluge, the overrun, and the clear cut. Same with the bags, but the bags take iron. So you kind of want to hunt for some, and it takes a lot of iron. So if you want to outfit your mole, it's going to take quite a bit. So day one, I think it'd be a smart idea if they do wipe all of the ore. Besides just doing the Battaglia missions, story mission 1, 2, and 3, I think it would be wise of you to grind out some iron. And a good deal of it. At least, I'd say 10 SCUs of, maybe 8 SCUs of above 800 iron. So what's that, 855, something like that? Okay, so here's something interesting. This is the second time I have sold. And I still have my raw ore. I don't know, I might be incorrect and I might have not pressed the sell button, or I didn't wait or something, but I think I did. I think I'm getting screwed here. They have so far, Zero. They have so far. But there's hopes that this patch may be the one where it doesn't. Now your hand minables don't. But what they have been doing, make this shit make sense, is re-rolling to a different number. And I think at some point it turned ores or minerals into fire extinguishers. So who knows what the fuck's going on with that. So right now, if I was mining for safety and actually cared, because I don't care, this is my gig, I could do this all the time. So if I actually cared, I would be going for cash and probably for hand minables right now. I would be doing my crafts before the patch hit, because your crafted gear with those minerals does stay. We've seen proven, that'd be proven to work. Doesn't mean you still can't lose them, but if it's worked one time, that's a good sign. A lot better than it failing every time. Now for the gamblers out there, it might be a good idea to go on UEX and gamble. Go see what some of these guys are selling their 900s for, and tell them you'll buy it for way cheaper. Way cheaper. And you could really risk it all. Go get you a bunch of Siderics and try to tell them, listen, we're not keeping that shit. We keep it last batch, We're not keeping it next batch. Just sell it to me. Sell it to me, I'll take it off your hands. Just saying, just an idea. But don't blame me if you lose. Hey, thanks, Raven, appreciate you. Here's to CR's bald head. For every prime sub I get, old Crowbot Chris Roberts loses one hair. So thank you. It's taking some goddamn time, I'll tell you that much. I thought I'd be at 3 million subscribers on Twitch by now. Okay? I was a hair off. What's the best way as a solo mole miner to position this ship? Then good range, etc. from the pilot seat. Okay? Well, you're talking to the right guy here, Clippers. Watch this, I'm gonna do it for you right here. What do I got on board? I put my helix on the left. Some people put it on the front, a lot of people put it on the front. I put the one I use the most on the front. Now, this is how I do it. Now, there is reasoning that it would be good to put the helix on the front. But me, I do it different. I know I'm probably gonna get on the Hofstede. Let's see what we got here. That's what I do. Doesn't need to be some exact science. You don't need to overthink it. Boom. None of you. I don't like any of you, okay? But I'll look at you and act like I'm gonna do it. That's stupid, Raven. Hey. Raven hasn't played since, I don't know, when'd you get the game? 2024. Okay. Debatable. He just got in now. Don't listen to him. Listen to me. Okay, this is what you do. You look at the rock. You go up. Boom. about like that. Just look up to where the rock kind of disappears. You gotta imagine you're down here on that front laser. This is if I'm gonna hit this on the front laser. Damn, I was close, Raven. I was close. So see that? Now you see the distance. What you can do is tap, ping, look down and see the distance. See, it's 46. Now this front one goes out like 15 meters, I think. We're gonna be way too close with our offset, but let's say you got the helix on it. You got the helix. Now the front's a little different. If you got the helix on the front, I do it on the side, which they move forward less. On the side, I do it for 30 meters. So I ping, go like that, see it's 29.8 down there. That's how I do it. Now if I was on the front, probably 35. I don't mind if I'm close, I just want to be in the range. That. 45. You gotta be 30 meters from the rock to be optimal. I like being a little closer. I think that's the most important part, but you want to angle your ship up like 45 degrees or so. Is that right? 45 degrees, something like that. Like this. Boom, every time. That's why you see me in a prospect or something. Sometimes I pull up on a rock and I'm like, okay, cool. Let's go like that. Now, I know my impact on the right and my offset on the front have ridiculous range. I could be right here with it. I could be right here with it. All the way up to, however close you want. So yeah, that's how you do it though. You tab and you ping and you look with Z. You know, to be able to see the distance to the rock. It doesn't need to be some science. You don't always need to be a certain distance. I know the exact distance on the side that I like with the helix because I always run it there. I can eyeball it, but you know what? It's just now it's hardwired in me to do that little look thing and check. All the times I've eyeballed it, I could do it right, or I could be off by a hair and piss myself off and have to get out and do it again. And also that helps you think, well, maybe you don't want to be optimal distance. Maybe you want to be a little further back. For me, having the offset on the front, I can park 150 away and really be back. You know, I can park 160. So if it was a little tiny baby rock, that's another thing to think about. But always put your nose up. Now, for me, it's a little more difficult when you're out asteroid mining because your perception's off a little bit. So sometimes it does help to go into third person. What the hell's going on with my laser? What's going on around here? I just used the damn thing, stored my ship. It was a little chilly. A little chilly. You think shrinkage is... The fuck would make it fall off? How? I went from flying, parked it, put it down, put it back. Someone stole my goddamn laser. How'd that happen? You think one of those jabronis over there at the station? Huh? You think that guy at ATC got me? Well, someone's gonna pay for this. Okay, fine. We'll mine around with our, we'll do it with the helix impact. We're hunting copper and iron, it looks like, so, doesn't really matter too much, to be honest with you. I could do it in my sleep with, blindfolded, but I don't mind handicapping myself a little bit. Very true, Zaduska. I just did see it at the last rock. Very true. Magic. Some things are magical. What can I say? Let's see. Did they steal my other laser heads or what? Ah, they're good. Say when it rains, it pours. Well, Sometimes it fucking hails too, you know? And you're homeless. What do you think about that? That's 6 out. I thought we had a copper right next to us too. Yeah, let me check this copper. Well, robbery's a thing at ATC. Watch your shit. I'm telling you, I'm in Stanton. Nothing surprises me. You would think you'd get robbed out there in Pyro. I don't think so. Ooh, 15-3. Here we go. Show me something. Next thing I know, someone's gonna steal my damn quantum drive while I'm jumping. I'm gonna show you a little something, but you gotta pay with that. And then you can only look. You can't touch. Look at this server, though. It's already busted, but it's not. They just didn't clean up. I need to get a lot. I need to get out of here. Someone took 707. Is that what's going on? Yeah. That's exactly what's going on. I need to get iron in bulk. Scary thing is, that's my my crafted Ofsted. You think it was the base it could have been. So hopefully I got it insured. Otherwise, oh my god, I'm gonna be out there grinding for more Siderics. I'm gonna have to do it anyways, but Jesus Christ. Getting 13's bad enough. Come on, give me some 800. We're not finding shit. Jesus, that's how many nodes now? I feel like if I was in Pyro, I would have found a 800, but maybe that's just my bias. Give me some of that Yacht luck. Everyone get your eyes ready. We're going with Lamp. Ah, shit. I regret that immediately. Jesus Christ. Knock it off. That sucks. That was terrible. I was trying to wake you guys up a little bit. 521. 21. 521. Thank you for that. 521. 664. Wow. Okay, we're one away from finding that big ticket item. I do have a bunch of 900 already, but I don't want to waste that on bags. Or modules or nothing. I don't want to waste it on anything but guns, armor, whatever the hell it's used for. to waste it on mining lasers. You know what I don't like? You know how I'm pinging right here? I don't like that we don't get an outline anymore. I'd like to have outlines of the rocks. Like, why not, you know? That's very helpful when mining at night. Can help you not crash. Closer to next gen on this one. Watch, we're gonna waste all of our luck finding like a 950 Laranite. What's Laranite used for? Anyone know? I know it's used for one of the quantum drives, I think. One that I had my eyeball on. I think. It's used for something I wanted. Maybe a radar. I was doing some theory crafting while I was looking at those quantum drive times and the change in 410 compared to now. Raven, I'm surprised you didn't just buy and turn it in at this point. I think after my 4th robbery of my assets, scamming me, I just said screw it. Because they forced me by putting those mining lasers back there. Valentino, ooh, okay. Now I need it. I wasn't going to either. You know me. But then it turns out when you're a content creator specializing in mining, you need to have your hands on the new hot tool. I learned real quick. But I said screw that with these Attaglias. My time is too valuable on that one. Pulling scans out and shit? Nah. I don't think so. Put the scans back in, we'll talk Battaglia. I say that, but if they had craftable modules that you can't get, you know, they started dropping in more and more, it's like I gotta do it. Then it's not about prestige at that point. Once again, it's survival. God, man, 742 is the best I found. Show me something. Leary on this server is looking like a dud. I'm gonna have to jump to a different spot. I can't tell what I'm looking at here. There we go. I think we've used up all of our luck in this area. We gotta move. Wheeler's was a dud. Oh, come on. What are you blacking out for? You're fine. Top secret location. Wait a minute. That was perfect. Things are going a little too perfect, actually. Remember that one time when I almost flew straight down and crashed? Almost. It would have broken my streak of never crashing. Yeah, I don't remember that either. Damn it. Damn it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. We're always on the hunt for that 900 copper. Always and forever. Okay, it'd be nice if I could see. There we go. Fixed it. Come on, baby. Come on, baby. Give me that yacht luck. Come on, 880. Come on, come on. Last rock look. Hey, thanks, man. Appreciate you. Goddamn brought out the Italian. It made me want to drink coffee, though. I bet that boosted my RNG by at least 10%. Wow. Right here. This the one. I can feel it. Now I'm wishing I really wishing I had that orbit mining tool on me. Because we've probably flown past some thousands. I just feel it. Big bummer. Come on, Laranite. Come on. Something. God, man, just staying just one big turd out here. I say that, but my first rock was 900. Just greedy. I'm just greedy and can't help it. Not often I'm over here. I got high expectations of Lyria, okay? Spent a lot of time here in the past. I know what it can provide us. And here we are getting goddamn nothing. 521, 325. Come on, baby. Bless me. How you doing, Blade? I believe live, I did a 100. That's it, 100K. It could be pushed higher for sure. It's just finding them and doing it live. And what I did was I ended up going from Nix, out of Nix, for the stream, back to Stanton. And I think I did quant mining after that, which you don't find 100 to 110s, very often of quant. Unlike Xavrillium. Go this way. And then I went quality hunting, and then I went money hunt, switching things up since I got my crafted laser. But I intend to craft up a 38, 39%. You're goddamn right, Gollum. You're right. I feel disrespected out here. Maybe this time I leave. Maybe it's time I go get my ass back to Pyro. But the thing is, I gotta take my orders and put them at the station because patch is coming soon. It's probably coming next Thursday or Friday or Wednesday, something like that. I just assume. You know what happens? You make assumptions. You make asses out of people, something like that. But I do believe so. 742. Kiss my rocks. I think they really need to rework mining one more time. I think they need to listen, test it out. They need to hear me out on it and test it out for like a patch. Just see what happens. We're testing anyways, right? We need more variety. They already did the release, the RC suite. It's already on PTU. Battaglia's broken on it. Still. Yeah, it's already out. I'm not on it because it was the exact same. I already tested on it earlier today. Getting my video finished up, my prospect video. Once again, I had it finished, but I left out the quantum changes. And I always wait whenever it's a patch video having to do with a patch. Not just a generic video. Having to do with, like, I don't know, the prospector. Like, this one's about the prospector, then we got the patch coming with actual changes. I had to shoehorn it in. That sickening. So anyways, long story short, that means that I can't put the video out until day before the patch or so. That's when it's kind of ready to go, just to verify all the information is correct one more time. And so, because of that, and there were some other issues in PTU right now. Still, I can see Wednesday. Thursday. Oh. 874, baby. About damn time, and of course it's two of them. Little Pebble Rock. Oh my god, of course it would be, man. What the hell are we doing around here? See, this is why I like being asteroid mining. Because I feel like on average, you're getting more rock. This might as well be an extractable. Okay, look at this. Mining laser. That's right, I forgot we lost it. It's interesting. It's weird that it let me turn it on and it says mining laser with no attachments to it. Yeah, Blade, you missed it. 1 minute I got my Hofstad as 2 on. Next minute it's just gone. Nothing happened either. I'm over here. Yeah, maybe tomorrow's stream I'll be in Pyro. I think that'd be fun. See, we got the big rock breaking build on right now. We got the crafted impact. The impact's like 30% or 31%. And then we got 3 surge modules on the son of a bitch. This was for 60k rocks. Now, anyone know about this weird, blacklist or red list, whatever, of the minerals you don't get back disassembling? Is this supposed to be that way? Or is that a bug? What do you guys think? Have they even talked about it? Welcome to SC, the game where things can disappear right in front of your very eyes. I mean, all you gotta do is find a rock that your resistance isn't as high on, you know? Get a big boy rock like that Savrilliums I found. I found some Savrilliums that don't have as much resistance and you could push the number. Yeah, not a black. I'm just made that up right there, but there's certain minerals you don't get back. For instance, Ricite, Savrillium, Stellaron, yeah. You don't get it back. Is that intended, or is that just, hey, is what it is? Yeah, that's why you're able to push that tungsten. They probably have. You're right. Let me see. Oh god, I paid the wallet tax. I'm sickened right now, you know what? I'm going asteroid mining. Where's some good asteroids out here for iron? In my area in Arcor. You guys know what those Lagranges are looking like? That's it, Toe. That's it. Probably is intended, ain't it? Wake up in strange places. Walking funny. Fuck me, I got on this one again. Told you, it's old habits die up. Never mind. What was the instability on it? You remember? Did it have any? I can't remember if tungstens have a few, you know. For the surge to bring it up a little bit. Because you want to drive instability into the rock. Beautiful, come on. Get it done. Don't eat my rock. Give me all of it. Fire. Fire, fire. Fire. I'm taking this and I'm going up hitting Lagrange's. Like a snake, I'm out here. Yeah. I like that. Hear the hiss. Jokers. Absolute jokers. Fix the audio. It's been how many patches? Unlimited quant sounds. You fixed it. It's back. Unlimited laser sounds. You never fixed it. Still here. My God. Can't hear myself thinking this thing. Just hissing. Snakes screaming. Rocks breaking and then you hear non-stop. For hours on end. Something's gotta give. This is the impact. That is a different sound that we're used to hearing humming non-stop. Normally it's the Hofstad. Could be worse, I guess. Okay, let's open up the app real quick. Anyone that doesn't have my app already, what are you doing? Who knows? Kind of a wacko for not having it. You know what? For a while there, I thought it was tinnitus. Then I realized I just had tetanus. Now, let's go over here. Open the app. Bada bing, bada boom. I'm gonna look at Lagrange's in this area. I can't remember, you know. I don't come to stand too often be checking out the Lagrange's. Okay, tungsten, aluminum, festonite. I could use some of the festonite. We're gonna have to go to ArcL3. So ArcL3's got, okay. ArcL3, ArcL5's far away. ArcL3. Back to crew. Let's go back to crew. Crew's always good. Let me get a little refresher real quick. Yep. Yeah, crew may be better off. Just because you got a higher chance of that. Me out of ArcCorp. Wait, let's go back to ArcL2, pull our minerals, send them down so that if patch hits, and I do have them still, maybe we'll keep them. Or Blade, you could just do this. This is actually what we should tell people. Type app. Exclamation point app. That's the easy way. I'm not gonna refine here, I'm just gonna pull. I'm gonna pull and move. Orbit attachment. Someone remind me when I get down there. I know myself, I wanna run straight to refinery. I always run straight to the refinery kiosk. Even when I have nothing to refine. That is how... I've got a refined mind, I guess. I can't help myself. Thank you, Zaduska. Claim for the laser, what about repair? We'll try to repair first and foremost. That's why I named that one song Come Back to Me, Baby, or something like that. You know, for all the lost rocks that we used to see and we no longer see, and our lost gadgets, you know, my God, lost laser heads, lost quantum drives, lost ships. The song was really, you know, it's before its time, I think they say. Let's see. Well, what do you know? I want to look at that thing. See what happens. So she said. I mean, that was weird. That was definitely weird. We all are playing something totally different, you know. I play something different than you do. But I've never experienced that one, at least not in the recent times that I can remember. I'm sure that happens to tons of people. Toast has been unleashed. Almost me too, my friend. No luck. No luck. Orbit attachment. Orbit. We need the orbit. I want to have it on me at all times. Thank you, 6. Orbit. I gotta remind myself, I mean, going down the elevator, walking out the elevator. You know, goose stepping towards the refinery. I gotta do it the entire time. Guap, you may want to consider adding commands to your stream title for app. Well, damn, Raven. Where were you when I made the app? That's a damn good idea. Well, I'll tell you where you were. You're probably playing Factorio. You know, I needed you. Now here you are. Hold on, no. Even though this shit's about to end, let me do it now so I don't forget. Done, baby. I just recently realized you can change things when you're streaming like that, you know? That's how I'm so far about... Look at me, going up to refine. Orbit. Son of a bitch, you see what happens? Raven, that was on you. That one's on you, my friend. Damn. Everybody, watch out for Raven. Throw you off a little bit. It's calculated. Trust me. I think. You almost got me on that one, Raven. You almost got me. I respect the hustle, actually. But I don't need to be happy about it. Here's the deal, here's the plan. We go up, hop in the mole, get some gas, just a little bit, top it off, pull out the station. I'm going to Crew L1. We're not going there for, you know, refining, to use their facilities, to drop a duke or nothing like that. I'm not getting a torpedo burrito. Don't need one. Got 3 on me. I'm also not going there to get a nice ice cold kind of pips. Q66. We're skipping on the double dogs.
Dogs, 1 bun. 2 dogs, 1 bun. You'll barely walk away when they're together this way. They go down as one. 2 dogs, 1 bun. 2 dogs, 1 bun. 2 dogs, 1 bun. Let that luscious meat jump in your mouth and repeat. 2 dogs, 1 bun.
Get you some double dogs today at your closest gallery. Toast, you speak with authority, but you know what? I think we need to correspond with Double Dog Dave to really get the full picture of his process. Well, if you got it from the horse's mouth, then never mind. Never mind. What's up, Sanch? How you doing? We're just hunting. We're out hunting quality minerals right now. Just a little bit. We're hoping that the patch lets us keep our minerals, or I am. I don't know what other people are hoping for. Maybe other people haven't gotten shit, and they're hoping it wipes it from everybody because they're petty like that, you know? I understand it. I can be the same way. Big whoop, you know? What am I gonna cry about it? Huh? Am I gonna be upset? No, I don't think so. They take everything from me. It's just another day. We're written everything in this life, my friend. They say when you go, you can't take it with you. Well, that's not true at all. It can absolutely be burned with you, or it can be buried with you. I'm hoping it will wipe so I can build some sick stuff for cheap before patch. Wait, let me understand this. I'm hoping it will wipe so I can build some sick stuff for cheap. That doesn't make any sense. Because people aren't going to believe it's going to wipe, or the ones that have it, or they will believe it's going to wipe, but they aren't going to sell it cheap. They would have to, you know what I mean? That's it. You're hoping that the people believe that it's going to wipe. 100% believe it. I'm with you on that one. I want everyone to get rid of their shit for cheap. While I hoard mine and keep it, you know. And then it doesn't wipe. Then guess what happens? Bang. New quantum chicks. I'm building a Chimera. Fast. Just a nice Chimera. Bang, fast. An Atlas, fast. Might build a Sunfire. Boom, like that. So I can test out the differences. Need to craft me some laser heads. I'm gonna be fighting with you in the market trying to buy up those, Sedaris. Later, Toast. Thanks for stopping by, hanging out. Have a good one. We got a few minutes to go, huh? You know what I can go for?
Whammas Deluxe. Whammas Deluxe. Whammas Deluxe. Whammas Deluxe. Whammas Deluxe. Whammas single. Whamma Bacon.
Is that Sunfire and Foxfire competition? If so, then the answer is very obvious what you need then. At least for size 1 and 2. See Atlas and Chimera. All the fires. But yeah, Atlas and Chimera then. Which is what I was gonna go with anyways. But I bought Sunfires for stock to test against the Hurricane. I think buying it, you can buy it over there at, I think you buy it at Levski, down at Teach's. That or not, you might be able to, no, yes, Teach's at Levski. But it's a luxury item, you know, period. Both the Atlas and Chimera because, well, no, I take it back. It's not a luxury item for the Golem, or for the Golem and the Prospector. I feel like it's a mandatory do as fast as you can. But for the Mole, it isn't. Mole, the Hurricane, it's good. It's good enough. It's pretty damn good. But the Chimera is better. Oh, come on. Nice, we got some options out here. Oh great, the scanning's busted. Fix yourself. Ice. That's one thing I have not crafted yet. A cooler. Why the hell would they do that? Oh my god. Poor guy. Well, I mean, I think most of us have a crafted XL1 at this point on our Mole. I mean, I would assume. Is what it is, you know. No big deal. We're miners, he'll make it back quick. Now switching to SCM mode will get you the scans back for anyone wondering. See. We're looking for above 800, just in case we do have to have above 800 for crafting purposes here. Did we already hit this one? Nah. See, and that's the right call next update. Atlas Chimera, that's my motto. Atlas Chimera. I say it so I remember it. I mean, it's funny, but it's like they wanted the Chimera and the Atlas still to be high up there, store-bought. Just like before, because you guys know we've always run and got an Atlas and Chimera, and the XL1 is a luxury item. That's when it was locked behind CZs, you know. Before that, 855 copper, good. I want to be able to craft up modules for people in bulk if they want them. I'm sorry, but what the fuck is this rock? Thank you for telling me. About damn time, I'm sitting over here wondering. We still have a laser. You know, wonder what the hell's going on with it. I want to know what my max break size is. Hold on. With 2 C3s on this specific Hofstad C3. I repaired it, so I might have lost my C3s, actually. I don't know, we'll see. 30K. No, we may be able to do it. It's got no resistance. Let's see. Holy shit! Ah, damn! Ah, that little spill, don't worry about that. Man. I'm feeling a little famished, I think. Yeah, we're good. Oh, we have 1 C3 on. Holy shit, we don't even have 2. And look, we're getting a flicker. That's what I'm talking about. Don't worry, you didn't see nothing. I definitely didn't just twist my whole shit when I came down that ladder. Totally twisted my shit up, and now I'm gonna be hobbling for a few months. You know, it is what it is. Don't feel bad for me or anything. You know, don't bust out the tiny violins just yet. Nothing but a little sprained ankle. hopefully didn't splinter at the bone. Yeah, it's hard to judge sometimes how powerful this damn lasers. With 2 C3s, it can handle like 46. So at 36 with 1 C3 on it, it was getting charged. Now that's because of the instability we had on the rock, though. I dance it off, but I've lost my ability to ever since the accident. 855 at 3%, you can kick rocks with that shit. It's gonna be one big junk haul if we do that. Now we're talking. Yeah, so my next craft, that's right. Zero, go watch my videos, the past ones, but like when you're out of here and you got free time and you're out mining, put some of that shit on. I'm not saying it so I can farm a view out of you, but it will make a miner out of you, quick. You want to use the right tool for the job. My stock setup, it looks like insured is a Riker C3 and a Stampede, and you really can't go wrong with that. It's a simple thing, but there's many ways to skin a cat, and it depends what you're looking for. I'm always jumping around different systems, different, moons, different, whatever. So this has been just a stable setup, but it's not even what I want on it. Look at that little flake flying away. You saw that? It just stole a piece of my 855. You want to use the right tool for the job, and when it comes to that, it's about power. It's about what you're doing, what you're hunting for. Are you hunting for everything? If you're in what area are you in? These things matter. Because whatever area you're in, you can open up my app, for instance, just look at it. You can see what you're mining for. So if you're like, hey, I'm over here at mining bases, I'm looking for copper. Let's say I'm looking for copper. So you're looking for copper and iron. They tend to be mid-sized rocks. I mean, they can be up to 30K, 40K. It's not too shocking if you do find that. But then you got ice, you got silicon. These are small little baby rocks, tiny. Asteroid, titanium. It's at a mining base. It's not where I'm at. But then you got quantanium. Do you want to be able to hit the quantanium? You got to make sure you got enough power. Now, I'll bring this up in my new video. These are shrinking. These are on average shrinking. Barrel. Normally I'm in Nix or Pyro. But see, it depends where. That's the important part. Where at. Now, Nix, it doesn't. Nix is, you gotta build big, right? So you gotta have lots of surge modules on you. Lucky for you, you're in Nix. Barrel does suck. And unfortunately, I do think I need some for some crafts. I should just tell Fish it drop off 1,000 pieces at my, 1,000 quality, not 1,000 pieces, at my hangar. I know that rat's got some. Old barrel pirate. Yep, I called it though. It's Stellaron, it's Quantanium, it's Savrilium. It's all the good ones. So they did two things at once. Damn, I might have got all the 855 I can out of it, except for that little piece, which I'm gonna ignore. Yep. Nope, I saw 855 right there. So they up the power more. That says something to you. They up the power more on size 1 lasers than size 2. Just a touch, but that should tell you something. The fact that they didn't up them both at the same rate, So anyways, they upped that power, and then we're seeing more and more 20Ks, 15Ks, and all that. You're seeing it more and more and more with the big, giant monster rocks. Now, you're still finding the big ones. But it's definitely, it can be seen as a good thing. In some instances it is, but that's where my theory of the surfaces might be the place where you're gonna find the big monsters more often. And from all the footage I've seen from myself, little barrel right there, from my own footage and all the screenshots posted, for instance, like what yachts posted from the surfaces in our screenshot section, you can start to see a trend here. Because with all the mining I've done, asteroid mining, I can stand it. We're talking about, I probably got hundreds of hours of footage. Just from when I'm, trying to get certain shots for other things and I'm checking one rocks. I'm not seeing an 80K, 90K, That 875 Bexlite right here. And look, they're not doing cleanup, so they're not culling. Yay. Damn, on this server, just fly around and look for the broken pieces. But my little hypothesis, I think, is on point. Nyx has shrunk into this patch. I've found so many 30s and 40s, and 20s even of lintinium. I've found 30s and 40s Savrillium on a loop, and then 90, 100. Savrillium, it's not uncommon for it to be 100K, 130K, 110K, really isn't. Now the reason for that is the mass to SC ratio is ridiculous, and a few patches ago they 3 times it. They 3 times it all. Oh, is that pure nerd I'm picking up? Let's see. Server's ass, but it's providing, so we'll wait. So those rocks right there in Nyx are shrinking, that's the thing. That's good enough. All rocks are shrinking at the big major rocks. It's not that they're shrinking, it's that the chance of finding the smaller ones, right? Because I'm sure internally they have is small, is medium, is large. That's what they've always had. A chance to roll the dice on it. What it's happening is, on the small end, they've lifted the odds for that to happen. On surfaces, not asteroid mining. And that's another thing I talked about, Bronchi, is that's the trade-off though with surface mining. And it's very odd to me, because you're finding bigger rocks on surfaces, but also extractables. Those small little 2Ks. You saw those irons I found? 2Ks. But you're also finding bigger rocks that can possibly be found asteroid mining. And much more often. So it's weird, man. It's weird. That's why I say asteroid mining is more of a straight line. It's consistent. Whereas surface is wild. Super Dave, you need to drink more Pips Q66. Now that one's for free. But then after you drink that, you need to do this. Some people think we're just out here getting our rocks off. Without us miners, the city folk would be living in the Stone Age. So remember all the sacrifices we make for you to have the stuff you love. We don't do it for a thank you. We do it because we're miners. With all the asteroid mining I've done in Pyro, hundreds of sessions at this point, and since recent patches, Well, you know what it is, Super Dave? It was all that cruise luxury drink before you knew me. Before I enlightened you on why that you need to stay away from it. But with all the asteroid mining I've done, I can't count on one hand. I couldn't tell you how many times. It's very rare that I've found a 19K rice site. Asteroid mining in Pyro, or 20K. And yet you see those on the surface time to time. Ooh, wait a minute, I'll pick that up. Mind if I do? A little free money just sitting right there for me. It's just gonna take me an hour to pick it up. Now, on surfaces you're seeing that. That is a great indicator. Oh shit, I haven't forgotten. No, I have. I wiped it from my memory about what Toe did. That one time I did, I wiped it. Can't bring that up anymore. Didn't happen. There's no footage of it. No proof. Even though that was shocking. Allegedly, maybe, possibly. Don't worry about it. Good, we got it. But that is true. But yeah, no, so I'm saying, Bronchi, it's more consistent asteroid mining, but now see, when I'm out hunting quant, for instance, like that's nice, but I'm big rock hunting. Dave really fucked you over right there. He really threw you under the bus to save his own ass. Now, what would we expect, though? Sometimes, you know, that's a good tactic to use. Throwing someone else under the bus to save your own ass skin, and no one likes being labeled a cruise lux enjoyer. Those that do are just, they're hypnotized still. They don't understand. Forget about it. Hey, why don't you scan, man? Come on, Iron. I need to leave here with some 855. You're fucking playing with me. You know, in PTU, I found 855. I was lucky. I found it pretty damn quick. But I didn't find that much of it. That's only 9 SCs. What is it? 6. Come on, baby. You got 25 fucking rocks right here. That's 6. Whatever. May have exaggerated just a touch. That's funny, I forgot about it. That 800 limitation is very odd, isn't it? Above 800 to grab. They're just raising the bar over and over. And soon enough, it's gonna be, hey, you need to get 950 or above to be able to craft any drive or any component. And we give you no bonuses. Integrity bonus. Of course it's ice. Little Bex. Don't want it, don't need it. I mean, I do need it, but not right now. Of course, we're gonna find copper. At least give us a 950 copper. Bless us with that. Yep, it's something that what doesn't make sense to me is these are in my opinion, these modules are two different things built. You know, it serves two major purposes. One is being a beginner's module, perfect for beginners. And why do I say that? The golem. You know, it's gonna be perfect for the golem. And then the second is for multi-crew. If you are solo in a mole, you're not going to be using it, I don't think. Or in a prospector. You're not going to be using it. You don't need to use it. Depending on the laser, but like I point out in my video, I'm not going to spoil the video. Listen, I need views on YouTube. Like the Pope needs a new hat. Okay? I'm going to save some of it, huh? But yeah, it's a... it's something that I love, of course. We've been needing it. I still think it should have been more. I think it should have been like 30% resistance for the overrun. I do like that the clear cut is 15 and 15, or 30 and 15, I mean. 30% green zone window size and 15% more power. Like I said, these are things that are going to be very good for... Well, the clear cut can be used well with a helix and 2 surge modules on a big rock. With the severe on the rock, lowering the resistance, growing the green zone window by half, and then that clear cut, boosting it and getting the job done on a helix. So solo, that's the only time, in my opinion, that would be useful for me. Now after that, I haven't thought about this too much, I haven't just theory crafted it, but that's just my initial impression of looking at it and thinking about it. Multi-crew, huge possibilities. Because what if you got 2 guys on Hofsteds, you break in a big rock, main laser's a helix, guy on Hofsted's running, maybe he's running the two overruns, drop it down 50% resistance, maybe the other guy's running, maybe you got 3 Hofsteds at that fucking point. I mean, there's so many options you can do, so that's why I'm excited to put those new modules into my app to run it through the multi-crew calculator. And then I'll be able to really see just all the different potential possibilities, especially with another thing we have in the app. I don't know if you guys have it yet. Some of you guys probably don't. Let me open it up. Right here. Now this is the main version that's out. The one I use is a little busted right now because I'm working on it. But multi-crew calculator, being able to check and see what exactly will be cool with 3 Hofsteds, for instance. Right now, let's see what 3 Hofsteds can do right now. And I bring up the Hofstad specifically because with the power increases and with crafted lasers, I could totally imagine people running 3 Hofsteds if they're running together in a team, team of 3. And you got one surged up. Look at that already, 78K. Let's assume we're working on Quant for some fucking reason. He has so many options, but even 80K with a severe on the rock with 3 Hofsteds. Okay, well, one guy's got a 33% Hofsted. Now it's 94. So what if you had multiple? 100K with just Hofsteds. They have no fucking modules on them. Let's take that down. So I can imagine this one having an overrun. And now you don't need the severe, right? Now you're using a Bormax and you're lowering that instability. And maybe, so these are the overruns. And maybe this guy's running the Deluge for even more resistance cut. And, what do you call it? That new one, that clear cut. So, yeah, I mean, I can imagine that being a go-to. Very easy. Don't even need to use a helix at all and really stuff up the green zone. But anyway, that's going to be interesting, especially seeing the optimal loadout finder. Tuning that thing up to match these new resistance modules and an active green zone growing module is weird. Which it would be, in my opinion, useless if it wasn't for that 15% power bonus. But 15% power plus 30% green zone. If you're not being lazy, that beats the focus. Come on, baby, scan this son of a bitch. That's my 900 right here. Oh, never mind. 500. I'm gonna need some good luck here. I need it. We came to Crew L1 because there's a higher probability of you finding the copper and iron opposed to a mining base. But a reminder, the yellow belt is the terminus belt, same damn thing. exactly. Exactamundo. Now, I actually wish it was 20 and 25. I think that would be more interesting. 20% green zone, 25% power. I think that would have been more interesting. 15% is kind of eh. 25% would make me think. Because it also depends on module, on shots. And I believe it has 6 shots at 30 seconds apiece, right? So, now the reason why I said that, I know you'd go, well, that beats the Riker C3, yeah. But people do not want to use active modules. They don't. Because some people aren't like us. You know, some people, I mean, here's the thing. If you're not swapping to an active module, like a Surge or Stampede or something when needed, when you know damn well you need it, instead you leave the rock. I don't know what the hell's going on with you. And there's people like that just, you know, they want ease. They want easy. They're willing to let things go. Son of a bitch. Who is it? You're a real rat for that, you know that? You're a real rat, Ravenel. God damn it. Everybody be prepared. It's Ravenel. Ain't nothing funny about it, easy. You're just mad because I was talking about things being easy. That's what it is. Anyways. Yeah, the fact that it also takes the same amount of minerals, not only 800 quality, the fact that it takes the same amount to craft a consumable. Because remember, all modules are considered consumables. But the fact that it got six shots with it. You did, you woke me up a little bit. I'm not gonna lie. I need some coffee after that. Careful what you wish for there, Raven. Careful what you wish for. Be down there rubbing his cheeks on stuff, I don't know. I don't know if we want that. Don't tell him to warm anything up. Keep him away. Poor fish head, you know what? He can't watch, that's why I bring him up all the time, because he can't watch at this time. He's too busy sleeping in Estonian. Now, normally we'd call that a personal problem, but loyalty matters nowadays. You know? And even though Fishhead is a pain in my ass, we all miss him a little bit when he's gone, and hate him when he's here. It's a love-hate thing, you know? Now show me the copper, I'm moving fast. That missile got me, you know, flying like a madman. Old steel-faced jabroni is right now trying to sleep as much as possible because someone told him it's beauty sleep. And by God, he needs it. He's trying to do everything he can. Welcome, H-Indy. Thank you. Subscribe with Prime. 14 months with the salute. It's a long time. God damn. Kind of like this right here. It's been a damn long time finding nothing but 300s, 500s. We would have been found it if we were in Pyro. We would have had it just falling out the ship. Old saddlebags popping off. Speaking of that, 120 SCUs soon, boys. Boom. Done. It's close enough, you know? I really like the 144 mole. But 120 is close enough. No, we're in Crew L1. We wouldn't be finding copper and iron this fast in the Halo. The Halo's a turd. I don't recommend anyone go mining the Halo. The mining bases are better than the Halo, my opinion. I mean, depending on what you're looking for, I guess. But for the most part, if you're debating going to the Halo, it better just be because you're scared of people and you don't want to fight anybody. Don't want anyone jumping you. I agree, Toe. Band 5 is the same as it's always been. But mining bases are better than the Halo. Like I said, it depends. If there's a mineral at the Halo, right, that isn't at a mining base, then you know it's a better option than the Halo. Coming over to a Lagrange point, even. The Halo's only bonus right now is the safety. Now, this is all my opinion, but it's based on reality here. Okay? There's a reason on stream you have not seen me in the Halo one time. I've been there off stream many times. Many, many, many times. Zilch, nada. Trash. Every time I'm there, I'm wishing I was at a mining base. But remember, it's the same as it always was. You got targeted mining, and then you got a grab bag. So, if you're okay with the grab bag completely, and you just want to go mine and specifically in safety and you want to have access to a lot of things, hey, go Halo. But if you're specifically looking for certain things, there's always a better option. I've found 970 iron, 970 copper. I found today 900 and something laranite as soon as I showed up to the surface. That's because it's all random. But when you boil it down to reality, there's better and there's worse. Better luck, worse luck. Yoth goes to surfaces and comes back with 4 900s. Every other night, I go out to a surface, come back with nothing. Same place, I go to the same place, come back with nothing. That's life. It's RNGesus. That's how it works. It's the same as if I find a 900 right now iron in this spot and I switch servers and I look and I scan the closest iron cluster and go, oh, right there. Guess what I'm gonna find? It's not gonna be 900. That's how it is. And it's been that way for a long time. For a very, very long, long time. Every single server that spins up rolls the rocks. Those rocks stay the same on that server in that location that you're at. But the same quality on those rocks are similar, band, whatever. Same size, same quality. On that specific server. You swap servers and you're going into a new place where they have taken, let's say, this formula of how they're gonna roll the rocks out at that location, and it spawns them in different places. That's the way it works. That's the way it's always worked. And that's the problem, and that's why Genesis is such a good idea. And I really hope it changes up and adds variety, because it sucks that I can look at the templates and tell you for a fact these things. It's not opinion, you know. It's the way it is, and I hate that. And so soon enough, that's gonna be gone. Hopefully. Now, we were supposed to have more of that before with Pyro, with the cold and hot system for the asteroids. But that's not a real thing. They thought it was in the game. You know, they had their own devs on there going, kind of like with the cold and hot system, the closer you are to the blah blah blah. They were wrong. It's not in. Every single patch, every PTO, I'm checking these things, looking for the Akiro, looking for rock changes out in Pyro, praying, please tell me, even though it's going to give me a lot of work to do, please tell me that this time you have finally done what was intended. Nope, didn't do it. But I see that as an idea of how they want it. And it's kind of like space biomes, you know, for the asteroid belts. Oh. And then I've been saying for a long time, if they can make the air in Halo, they can make all these asteroid mining, they can do all this, make it all great overnight. I think the air in Halo, they should gear that towards multi-crew only. They should take all the rock sizes there that they got. Ooh, look at this. And they should go, hey, let's multiply them all by 3 or 4. In band 5. Or in band 3. Let's have it shift so that at some times, we might have already checked that, it's pretty far out. At some times, maybe once every few days, the bands kind of shift, like the rock contents in the bands kind of change a little bit. Maybe you're finding a lot more copper in band 4. Maybe 1 or 2 of the bands have giant monster rocks.
Why isn't it possible?
Exactly. And then the rest are all just kind of like normal how we see them, but 2 bands are fucking monsters. You're finding 3, 4, 500k rocks. 1 million mass rock. I'm with you on that one. 2 Arastras. Hell, 1. Nah, 2. Welcome. Grim Marquis, long time no see, 13 times Prime. Thanks for using your Prime sub on me. Vote Elguapoe. Absolutely not, Bronchi. If right now, a solo mole, 1 laser can break up to 110k mass. Size 2. Now think about it, size 3. And now think about 3 lasers. Let's just even say we got 1 size 3 and 2 size 2s. I think 2 Arastras. I think that'd be light work for 2 Arastras. I think the Orion's gonna focus on bulk pickups. I think that's really gonna be where they go with that. Gotta be, right? They'll scale it the same as they scaled size 1 to 2. But even if they didn't, if I put 3 helixes on this thing, technically with all surge modules, we could break over 300k mass. So just think about that. Much more, I mean. And of course it depends on resistance and instability, but let's be honest here. Just raw power. Think about it. Oh, baby, I like the sound of that, Dave. I mean, they got the private claim system coming, but I think it's for missions. And we're seeing it a little bit. That's kind of what they did with Battaglia's little starter mission where you saw titanium, I think it was sweet. It was like, what the hell? They got titanium in Nyx now. I'm like, what the fuck happened there? You know, it's not in the data. So what's going on there? So I look into it, and sure enough, it's from the starter mission. When you take her mission, she spawns the rocks and boom, right there for you. So that's what a private claim would be. It's the same as, hey, we spawned in a C2 for you to scrape or whatever. You know what I'm saying. An Avenger Titan just sitting there, and you got to go to and scrape it and leave. They already have that for rocks. Oh my god. Toe, you son of a bitch. Wow, you madman. You rock pirate.
Oh my.
Well, why didn't that work? What the hell was that about?
I just knew there was something I liked about you.
You broke it, Toe. I think it's saying your balls were so big that you broke the big baller alert. Wow. And look at Dave. You got him excited.
I just knew there was something I liked about you.
Thank you, Toe. Appreciate you. Look at that. Stream Elements just trolls me a little bit. This is obligation right after. My God. Stream elements, you know me well. Okay, we gotta be careful. I don't want to die here. Dave, stop looking at him. Getting dangerous out here. Finding some dark rock. You know what they say? They say the blacker the berry, the sweeter the juice. Looking for that dark sand. That's where we're gonna find the 900. Damn it. I was hoping if I sweet talk these rocks, they'd give me something. Crouching, mining hidden titanium. Okay, ice. No one's worried about you, ice. Okay, crafting coolers. I don't think. Listen, I can trick my pips red hot and be fine. It was never a concern of mine. We ain't found shit. Tell you right now, I really do miss. Look at these little tiny rocks. These are ship killers right here. World killers. That's the shit we used to be flying into that didn't spawn in. Take you out, those little 1 pixel rocks that were spawning. Killing us every time we went asteroid mining. We're 8 out. What's my speed? 6. Good, good, good. We gotta bless this Bexalite. We need good luck. We need the vibe to be just right. Son of a bitch. I was hoping. Okay, you know what? I might break him. What's the size? I didn't pay attention that time. Let's see. Let's see, says the blind man. As the scan takes a millennium. 18K. Substantial. That's substantial. I might take that 18K. At least we can go back with something. We already got some Bex. That's 44%, 45%, something like that. Same with this one. Ah, look at this. See, this would have been a 30K. This could have been a 30K. But look at the percentage of the bulk. Sickening. Let's put on a torrent if we got one still. I doubt we do. Let's see. If we do, I could get this done quick. Thanks again, Toe, Zaduska. Appreciate you guys. Grim Marquis. Ghost Toast is gone. He's appreciated. Raven. Hey, Jindy. Thank you, guys. Okay. Burrito. Tell me that's a torrent, baby. That's a torrent, baby. We gotta unlock the ship ports because I locked them like a fool. I was worried about my huff.
And now a quick word from our sponsors.
That's right.
You know, people always ask me,
Oh no. Oh no. The timing bougie comes in. With 5 gifted subs. Ah! Get it out of here. It's not time for the commercial yet. Bougie walks in. He puts his balls on the table. The table breaks. The table broke. Everybody, they laughed and they cried. They didn't know why they were laughing. I'm like, I don't know, some sick joke was played on them. Mind shattered, like MK Ultra. They woke up from there. They just, one of those situations, orange, and all of a sudden they're active again. Oh my God, what's going on? I'm alive again. Something like that. Okay, now I need a pips for real.
And now a quick word from our sponsors.
Thank you.
You know, people always ask me, Elguapoe, where do you get it from? What's your secret? How are you breaking those big rocks? I guess all I can say is... I guess it's gotta be the pips. I was lost in a cave. Seemed like there was no way out. There had to be at least 100 hard targets down there. I guess they should have had 101. When you need a big gun, better bring a bearing.
Looks like I'm gonna have to name some songs after some people. Now I gotta find more copper so that when I give Bushi the good copper to pay him back for the helix that I stole from him, I have some myself as well. The greed sickens me, my own greed for the quality. I can't help myself. Oh shit, hold on. That's right. Ship ports unlocked. Let's check our distance. 71, beautiful. I know, but listen, I'm not that generous now. I'm not that generous now. I can't help you with the lyrics. I'll see what I can do, but... Now, hold on now. There's a reason I've been mentioning copper. Oh, shit. There we go. The Stampede, I ran it already, so I'm dumping it. Torn on this baby. Now it's comfortable. I actually want to save it this way. Ensure my loadout like this. I need to get another Hofstad and put the Hofstad over here. And I need to put my impact down. And you know what I need to craft? The shit Hofstad. I got that 258 Siderics. So I'm gonna keep this copper as well. This 300 copper. I might need to bring the 300 copper with me to Levski, where I got the 900 something iron. Oh shit, what am I doing? There we go. I was thinking about this crafting lasers. I got that 300 copper here. I got 256 Siderics, or whatever the hell it is. I want to craft that weak-ass Hofstad. I got a lot of the iron. I'll give you my next 4 over 800 pieces of Siderics. How about that? Sound like a plan? Now, if we could refine up our shit, I'd be sitting real pretty. Refine up our 256 to be 800, 900. There it is, Bougie. Say less. Yeah, you gotta get those Shubins done. You gotta get them done. I feel like that's almost mandatory for you to unlock those size 2 lasers so you can do whatever the hell you want. Just future speaking, you know? You know, I don't want to be a crafter. I want to get the minerals, be able to contact somebody to do the crafting for me. But yet here we are, in this situation. I mean, I knew I wanted to craft lasers and modules, but goddamn, I didn't want to do cargo hauling to do so. 100%, Monk, 100%. Too bad you weren't around when I was sharing the blueprints with everybody, the rep of the blueprints. Same with you, Bougie. You know what, I may have some Terranite. Hopefully the freight elevators actually work and we're good to go. You missed out on the Helix too. I only had enough to get all the main lasers shared with everybody. I know that much. I only had enough to get the, oh, son of a bitch, I wasn't paying attention. Get the Arbor, the Helix, the Hofstad. What else? No, I didn't have enough to get the Arbor. Fucking spooked that one. I had enough to get everything but the Arbor. How you doing, Hitler? It's okay, this is junk rock anyways. I just want to take something with me. The servers, I'll tell you right now though, it's definitely started to degrade. I'm interested to see how it's spiking. Look at that, minimum 6.2. So that's what I've been feeling recently. I bet it was much higher before. I bet we were sitting on 15. Oh, look, set salvage, repair, ammo count, weapon. Look at that. Badonkster! Fucking up everybody's server. Look at him. Receive command to add ammo, but the weapon doesn't have the ammo. It doesn't have a target. Badonkster, get your shit together. You don't got the ammo for the target. Stop it. You're screwing everybody up. Big Tasty, you know, Tar Raven talking big and tough. I respect him for it. I did the same thing for a while. And then I got over it and I said, you know what? You robbed me of how many hundreds of SCUs of my mined up tin and, you know, aluminum and Bexalite and all this. They just robbed me of it over and over. My fault for not just doing it, but sorry that the freight elevators didn't work for me to do it. Anyways, so they robbed me of it. And I just said, fuck it. Now there's reason to get lasers. Bought it all up. We went to Levski, turned it all in real quick. Easy. Fuck them. Okay. Waste my goddamn time. One too many times. Had to cargo haul it like a jabroni. But I wanted to get everybody lasers, you know. So if I have to be the jabroni so that other people can prosper, you know, that's why they say I'm the most humble leader there is. Willing to sacrifice my own integrity to produce results. Sometimes it's what you gotta do. Man's gotta do what a man's gotta do. And a woman does what she does. That's just the way it is. We all just deal with it. That's life. And then I realized I didn't have enough to get the Arbor done. Then it was days later I got the Arbor done, but I said, you know what, that's on the end of the list. Anyways, that's back there past the impact. Now I'm wishing I'd crafted that fucking impact, or that Arbor over the impact. I sacrificed my elevators too. Thank you. Thanks for reminding me. That's true. If you spam orders down, missions down, contracts down. My God, you brick your fucking elevators. Hey, you learn. That's something that cargo haulers all knew, apparently. They're like, yeah, careful putting them down. Over and over and over and over and over. Otherwise, your hangar gets AIDS, and you're screwed. And it ain't, ain't the kind you survive. You're done. That's trash, but I might as well take it, huh? With this hyped up laser, for most of the work you're doing, like for sub breaks, when I run it the way I want to run it, it's got too much power. That's why I think having an arbor with like the overrun and maybe a torrent on there will be the perfect thing for sub breaks. I've been saying the overrun and a Riker, but I think really if you're just only sub breaking with it, I think the overrun to let you break anything with high resistance with that arbor. But then a torrent just to speed things up, I think you got a nice fit. As long as you got like 35% more power. Well, that's smart too, Monk. You're kind of hedging your bet on patch, because we all keep gems. We all know that. So you keep something. I don't know if they're going to re-roll on you. Hopefully not. I mean, I haven't had them re-roll every patch. Just with my Siderics, just so happened. Well, I say that, but then again, I'm not over there counting all my 900s I had. I do know that they stole from me hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of my Aphrodite and Dolivine and Hadnite that I had. Put it up the elevator, put it down the elevator, just disappeared. I put it up so I could see the numbers on it, so all of a sudden I could see what I had of 900 left. And they just disappeared. I don't know how many, but it was a fucking lot. It is what it is, I guess. It's life. There's gotta be a 900 out here for me. I know that number. Or the fab eating your stacks. Yeah, sons of bitches. Just getting your ass. Later, Albie. Of course. I had some Karenite too. I didn't have a lot of it. I don't even know the quality of it, Monk. But I had some too, and I don't remember seeing it last time I looked. That's true. I definitely didn't have the fab eat 3 or 2, I can't remember, crafted 35% mining lasers. Because I put it down while it was crafting like a fucking stooge, okay? Listen, I take accountability when I need to. I don't know who the fuck did that one. That couldn't have been my fault. Damn, yeah. Well, all my Siderics, Humble Monk, turned to 256. You know how much I prayed when patch hit that maybe, just maybe, those helixes and Hofstedts I crafted would just pop up 900, 900 quality, just pop up. All that Siderics. I had to give my shit away. Off principle. A man doesn't have principles, what the hell's he doing? Ain't no man at all. No, one thing I wanted to do, but with me making these, like, I got 3 video projects going right now you guys know about. I gotta make assets for the stream, but what I wanted to do was go around mining up high quality and selling it so that I could give people in the cult, money, or high quality minerals. That was one thing I wanted to do. Since I got the time, you know. But like I said, with these fucking videos, my YouTube's dead. Gotta get some movement. Maybe after that, after I revive it up, I'm gonna grind out and then just give my shit away. I'd offer it now, but it's a pittance. It's a damn pittance. What do I got? 14 mil? Not even? 14.7. 10.8. 10.8's good. Like I said, I got Lindinium for Bougie. Got how many SCUs I got him that one night. Let me know when next time you can get on. I think we talked about what were we gonna trade? I forgot. Oh yeah. For the armors or something, right? You said Monday. I'll give you that Lindinium and some of that copper then. Damn, man, we've had just shit luck all night. I'm lucky to have one SCU of copper. At least that's enough to craft up some modules. Ice, of course it is. Okay, let's go back to station. Oh, siesta. Uh, 100% Zanuska. I haven't found a 1000 yet. I think I found one in PTU when they first started this whole thing, when the chances was high. That's when I found one. Since then, haven't found one. I haven't found one 990 something, you know? It's all been 975, 950 plus. That's right, that Argo Limited Palantino. I mean, and then you got fucking Yoth probably finds 3 or 4 of the sons of bitches. It's sickening. It really is. It's sickening. Some people don't realize how good they got it. They're out there strutting that ass, you know? A win's a win, Monk. You definitely have a higher chance of finding a gem. Just playing the number game. A gem that's 1000 than one of these rocks. But by God. But I mean, I'm not gonna act like I haven't had great nights too. There's been times, even doing testing like last patch before they wiped. There was a night I went out getting footage, and I shit you not, 900. You know, I'm not a villain, so I didn't go posting a screenshot with like 5 900s on board, like Yoth would. But that shit can happen. And of course it happens when I was recording, not live. And then I get on and I find nothing but fucking garbage for hours and hours. And then the next night. And then the next night. And then the next night. And it's like, Jesus Christ, I wasted it all that night. All my luck. Gone. And now it's just swimming instead of a pool of random videos. And I probably needed footage of me breaking like a big ass rock. And I probably found one at the end to break, you know, for the video. I was supposed to get in there for 5-10 minutes, break a rock and go. Spend 2 hours. My God, if I find one, I'll... But no, with my luck, it's gonna be a 5% or 2. Absolutely tasty. They adjusted, I think. I think they adjusted the chances of the bands. That's why you're seeing, like we said, man, did they do something to where every rock's 580, you know, like 3 in a cluster, 4 in a cluster have the same percentage. They adjusted the chance of these bands hitting or something. And I feel like it is easier to find low 9s or high 8s. But then look at me. Fucking nothing. God damn, what was that? 2 hours. Nothing, nada. Trash server. Hate this server. But I do think it is technically more likely right now than it was last patch. But you're also way more likely to find low end than middle. That makes sense. Posted those numbers in that document, and that's how it looked to me. It also depends where you're at. Like Pyro, you got a higher chance of the S tiers when you're there. Or Legendary, sorry. I've been in the optimal position to find 900s in mass and found an absolute fucking 800 as my, consolation prize after 4 hours. That's just the way it is sometimes. Just like the old, I always bring it up. I spent 2 weeks not finding one Quantanium rock back in 319.1. The great drought of Quant. And then I had to sit there, but look at this. 11. Sickening. I had to sit there listening to Rue's ass going, hey, just found this. Quant 50, Quant 40, Quant 40, Quant 50. Just never ending. I had to listen to that bullshit. You should come to Yellow. You should come to while I'm on selling for weeks, not finding a goddamn thing. Absolutely, they need to change completely how the roles work for any Siderds or Karenite, Jack Liam, all that. Because it's unforgiving. We want to actually, let's take this. I'm going to sell everything else raw besides my good shit. Keep the copper, I want that for craft. If that's even enough. Yeah, it is, Precise. I think that's enough. Raw. Refine. Raw. Refine. That's nothing. Look at that. Sickening. And then they bend us over right here. And they go, hey, I know you had a terrible bit of luck there. Let's just rob you of half. It'll take a little more, actually. A little 55% for you. Thank you. Yeah, you get 58 little pebbles for you. 37. I think that's enough. How much is it to craft a laser head for iron? Oh, wait a minute. No, what did I need iron for? Hell, that's not enough. That will craft me a couple modules. That's for my modules right there. Bam. Sickening. Yeah. Gas money. I want to check and see if they actually got rid of my minerals on board. So I don't know. I don't know if they did. I swear I sold my last one and they said I had silicon still. Hey, Bougie, did you hook me up with black Antium arms as well? I can't remember. I think you did, didn't you? The corset? I should have pulled him out. I don't know what the hell I was thinking. I'll be honest. I was on something. Too much quant. I don't know. I was floating high up there with that quant, and I just said, you know what? I need those white arms on this thing. I need to change that up. I don't want to set that trend now. Get that offset 1. I need offset 2. Hell, I got my yellow mole here too. I should just pull off the that's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, check that out. I forgot about that. I got my pyrotechnic. Get the Hofstad. Boom. Excellent. I need to make sure I uninsure that. Super Dave says I haven't been on a ton for the past month or so, but now I'm getting back to mining more. Smart man. Store, retrieve, ensure loadout. Yes, we want it without that on. Confirm. Give us flight blades. Remember when everyone was shitting their pants? Just in front of all of us, they were just shitting into their pants about flight blades. And I got some. How you doing, Ham? I mean, I've been doing well, I don't know. Now, I've had good weeks, I've had bad weeks. But even my bad weeks are better than the week before. That was a good week, so think about that. Make that make sense. If you can. See, sometimes you gotta speak in cursive. Let them know you're part of the old stock. Okay, let's check. We got boom. Nope. Turn it on. Yep, look at that. Selling raw did not get rid of my tin or my silicon. I fucking told you. Speak in cursive so others can think in italics. I like that. TM. Okay, so you can't sell your silicone and tin, apparently. Raw. You can't raw dog it. Let's see what the fuck is going on. They're playing with my emotions, is what it is. Why is it one of these... Chair's back on there. One of these is 100% tin. That's saying I got 12 SCUs of tin there. Oh, no, it's not. Just saying it's all it's got is silicon tin. Yep, that's what I'm about to do. Gotta do what you gotta do. What was it? Just out of there. What are you playing games for? It was the last one. By the way, look at this. The same issue in the Prospector, there is that hidden attachment in the center of the Prospector on the floor where a box almost sticks. Now, Another thing is when you put your weapons and stuff down inside the mole's elevator, they'll stick to the bottom, so watch for that. You may show back up to the station and they stick to the bottom of the elevator. Don't forget about it. Just want to see if it sticks anywhere else. Come on, get out of there. Good, good, good. Personally, they should just allow us to strap that Geo or Rock upside down bottom of that damn thing. But that would be just absolutely ridiculously awesome. They don't want to let you do that. Hey, the tin and the silicone are jiggling and they're real somehow. Let's see if we go sell them. If that's the same case. Leave it on the pad. It's the worst that can happen. Wait a minute. Oh, shit, I'll wait. Wait till we get back. I'd pay it. Hell, I'm paid to win. I always say I'm not, but that's because normally we have a lot of people watching, you know. A hell of a lot of people. So, since there's normally thousands of people watching, I tell them, listen, I'm anti-pay to win. I bought everything with credits. But let's be honest here. I'd have 3 of them. Okay? 1 for each day of the week. One for Monday, for Wednesday, for Sunday. All 3. Oh, does it stick? Does it stay there? Bushy, or does it just show the red outline? I tried putting a bunch of things there. You know, trying different weird things. Armor boxes do, though. They turn green and stick. That's cool. Wait, what was that? That's right. Let's see what we find from station here. Okay, that lets me, but I don't want to refine. I want to sell raw. They can offer me nothing for it. Of course they do. That's why this is happening. Send it to Mount Doom, I don't care. How you doing, Eddie Horse? Yeah, everyone's having a good Sunday right now, you know. Letting it all hang out. Slapping it around a little bit. Letting them watch. But only if they pay. Think about it. Of course, Big Tasty, they steal my lasers. They know about my feud. This is crew we're at right here. You know, I spent a long time here. With a bald head. Oh, like your style. You look angry and dangerous. What kind of backpack is that? You with law enforcement? Yeah, stay away from me, narc. Didn't realize. Never mind, take back what I said. Cool. That's interesting. That's interesting. What do you mean? An armor all in the box together? What do you mean? One SCU box or what? The hell made you do that? How'd that work? That's a narc. He's wearing a soldier thing. That's a narc. I've seen him before. Broad day, right there. Seen it a million times, you know. I didn't see the insignia until last minute. Now I'm gonna come up here and just repair and place it down. And then I'm gonna slap on a Hofstede. We don't want to claim this sumbitch. We get that box on board. Real quick little repair job. See what they charge us for these bags. Shit, it's gonna eat my torn again, I think. This is what it is. The price we pay. Looking good. I paid a lot more than 180 though, let me tell you. Cost me 30,000. Oh, gotcha. Interesting. Yeah, the 1/8 micro, whatever, 1/8 SCU box didn't stack there. Didn't grid for me. Well, that's interesting. It's like, what's going on? And you know what? Same issue inside the mole as the prospector kind of has. Would you remember on that second floor in the kitchen, when you get towards the door to lead you into the breezeway, as I call it, there was that little pop-up that used to block you. You'd hit it for like a patch. And then it became just like a press F on it to do nothing. Floating, hovering. Okay, let's store this thing. Then I'm gonna change up, put a Hofstede on the right side. No, that's what I'm talking about, the mole. Yeah. Yeah, in the mole, we'll do that. Still probably guarantee if I go up there and look around, I will still see that F key. Does nothing. Now that's for the blade. That's where you put the flight blade. You can stab it in right there. We just don't have one yet. Okay. I'm 99.4% sure of that. Hey chat, at the risk of being out of line, we need a greetings emote for this channel. Like I was just trying to respond to Toe above with a minor hello. Couldn't find it. Did I miss it? Asking too many damn questions. Sounds to me like you're trying to give me some work to do. My God. I thought we were on the same team here. God. I'm gonna need to... I see what you're doing. You're forcing someone from chat to make one for us. I like the way you think. Wait a minute, are you saying this fucking world right now doesn't revolve around me? This is news to me. Damned if you do, damned if you don't. Okay, let me run the numbers on this. Which one is this? Arbor. Wrong. Maybe we gotta have a little competition to make some cool-ass emotes that become mandatory usage on the channel. This is the one, XL1, RIP, NDBs, thank ya, Torrent, we still got it. No flight blade, it's just called a flight blade. Okay, good to go on that thing for next time. I think we need to do a little competition on who can make some cool-ass emotes. You see, that's what streamers do. They put a competition out there so that other people have to do the work. And then they could, that's what I'm gonna do at least. I'm gonna take 100% credit for it. I'm gonna say, wow, Bougie came up with this one on the first day. After that, never happened. It was all me. I did it in my mind. Trademarked it. That's what I've seen. That's what they do. Now, since you got people like Algeroth calling me a streamer, fucking insulting me like that, I think you know what? I'm gonna take a little bit of, I'm gonna do a little emote sweatshop. I like that. Maybe I will. A little Nike. People gonna go, but I'm gonna have to use the emote anyway. I know how it's made, but it's so goddamn good. I just can't help myself but buy two. I like the way you think, ladies and gentlemen. It was nice hanging out. Good to see ya. I'm out of here. Thanks again to everybody. I gotta finish that video up, or else it's not gonna happen. I'm gonna burn it. I'll see you next time. This is brought to you by a man who seeks asylum.